All right, so for today for reading, pretty simple. You're going to read the story The Stranger. It's in your Storytown book. And then you're going to list the major events in each part of the story. So for this section, you'll read pages 372 to 375. And then you're going to list the characters. Remember that the characters are the people in the story. And you are going to list the setting. Remember that the setting is the place and the time. Time doesn't necessarily have to mean like year or time of the day. Time could mean like what season is it in? Does it take place in winter, summer? And then I want you to write 2 events in each. I'll take that back. You can write 1 event in each box. So you're going to write 1 event here. You're going to write 1 event here. But try to make it the main event from that section. So don't just write the stranger was strange. You're going to want to tell me a main thing that happened there, okay? And you do not need to write a summary. That's fine. You're just completing this page, okay? I am going to ask that you use complete sentences, at least for the events. You don't have to when you're writing about the characters in the setting. So for the events. Okay. All right. Then I have something wrong on your assignment sheet. On your assignment sheet, I wrote that you need to do page 51 for grammar. It's actually page 50. So sorry, you'll be doing 51 tomorrow. That is the bell. Sorry. Okay, so for page 50, you're going to circle the correct pronoun in parentheses. So here it says, the farmer planted seeds. Then the birds ate it or them. Think back to the antecedent. What's it referring to? It's talking about the seeds. So the birds ate them. Suddenly, the rain began. People said that blank would ruin the crops. Okay, it's talking about rain. So is rain it or he? Rain is definitely it. Nancy and Pablo hugged the dog. We or they told the dog to be good. It's talking about Nancy and Pablo. That doesn't include you. That's when you would say we. So go ahead and put they. All right, you'll finish 4 and 7 on your own. For this one, you do not need to rewrite the paragraph, but you do need to write out some numbers so that you can write each of those pronouns. So you're going to be numbering it. There we go, through 18. Okay, and here it asks us to replace the underlined word or words with a pronoun. So Jason, I want to tell Jason about my trip to the mountains. If they're writing to Jason, this would say, Jason, I want to tell you. So that pronoun is going to be you. The trip was fantastic. So what could you replace the trip with? It. It was fantastic. I went with my sister, Diane, and Diane had a good time too. Diane is her sister, so you could replace it with she. Diane and I went to the Rocky Mountains. So if this is from her perspective, she would write, we went to the Rocky Mountains. The Rocky Mountains were so beautiful. You don't want to say it, because if you were just talking about one mountain, you could, but you're talking about multiple mountains, so you would want to say they were so beautiful. All right, I'm going to leave you to finish the rest on your own. The only other thing you have is that spelling sheet. I asked you to do page 56 for this one. It's okay if you aren't positive which ones go in the blank. I would just cross them out as you go. All right, you've got this.